Hi kitties, welcome to Spirit Kitty Tarot. This is a new year and we are starting out with a pick a pile, and let's see what we have for each pile, what we have for you in this year. And we are also going to do a yes and no in the end, so if you have any questions, think about your 3 questions and we will be answering them at the end of each pile. So check out the timestamps and select your pile. And let's see, pile 1, what do we have for you? Okay, so, all right, we have some difficulties coming in this year. We are starting off with, I think there's a family structure that's kind of unstable right now. Pile 1, you are facing difficulties in the family dynamic, and there is a lack of harmony there. And yeah, so with the Queen of Cups, there's you who is feeling disoriented, and you feel that you are not able to communicate properly with people that you are very very much wanting to communicate with. And so I'm holding the deck in straight up, so the cards that are coming out in reverse, let me see if we can rectify that. Okay, with the Hanged Man in reverse again, we have, okay, we are not able to put aside the things that are really making this disorienting us, and we are not able to put it aside to function properly. I don't know if this makes sense, but I think you are struggling so much that you are not able to do your day-to-day life properly. And with the 7 of Cups, there is someone who you are missing a whole lot. You feel that this person has distanced themselves from you, and there's a lot of attachment to this person. You have a lot of nostalgia attached to this, so it might be someone who you cherish from a long time, and you are attached to this person since a long time. It might be someone you've known for, again, some time now. It's a lifelong relationship with the Queen of Pentacles. It looks like you are struggling with finances. You had been struggling with finances for some time, but now you feel you're optimistic and you feel that things are going to turn around very soon. With the 2 of Swords, there is a possibility that you are struggling because you're not able to see things objectively, and while you want to see it from their perspective, whilst you are also looking at it from yours, there is still a disconnect there, and you are focusing on your side more, and that's why you're not able to see things objectively and see the larger picture, so you can't really resolve it as well. And we have the Lover's card. There is love, and I think I'm just gonna pull up my chair here, so sorry for the noise. Okay, so with the Lover's card, there is love attached to this relationship, and it looks like, I don't think this is the person that you are in love with as in a romantic love, but rather someone who, I think, attached to that person, there might be a mutual connection between this person that you've been close with for a long time, and now you feel this disconnect, and this person that you have a romantic relationship with or had a romantic relationship with. With the Temperance card, it is difficult to be temperate, be neutral about things, and be patient while you organize things for yourself. But it looks like with the 3 of Swords, it's because you are processing things, and that's why you are not able to, as again, we are not able to see things objectively, and it's because we are very much closely tied to it, and there's a personal gain from and a personal disadvantage afterwards. You had a personal gain from this situation, whatever it is, and because it didn't happen, you feel that it is a disadvantage to you. All right, with the Knight of Pentacles, it is looking like the new pursuit of yours for finances, financial stability, your job perhaps, is not perhaps your job. It looks like because you might be moving to a new place eventually. It's looking like you might eventually move, but not right now. It's in the works perhaps. With the Ace of Cups, it is looking like you have dreamt about this for a long time. You've wanted this to happen for a long time. And with the Ace of Swords, you are making difficult decisions, but you know that it is for the greater good. If you hear things going on in the background, it is my two cats. They're just playing around and creating a ruckus, so apologies. With the Two of Pentacles, it is with the Two of Pentacles, it is looking like you are struggling. Not really struggling. I think you are making the best out of a good and making the best out of a bad situation. And I think it has to do with you needing money, and you have to put aside the differences and the things that you don't find comfortable. You are coming out of your comfort zone to do these things because you feel that that's just the way it is right now, and you will have to just suck up and do these things. With the Seven of Swords in reverse, it is all right, this difficult period is going to last some time now, and it doesn't look like it's going anywhere any soon. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. And even though we are certain that we want to move to a new place, it still looks like it is in the works and it's going to take time. So that's why we know, you are also certain that this is going to be stretching out a little bit more, and you will still be doing whatever this is, which takes you out of your comfort zone and demands you to cater to other people's whim as well. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, okay, my cat's disrupting the lights. And with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, it is okay. That's why I don't keep them in the room when I'm doing readings. They're very disruptive. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, it is you juggling different things at the same time. It's possible that you might be working on different things, perhaps more than one job. And with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, we have it's money that comes in sparsely, and it looks like you are quite tired now because of all this, but you keep going because you have the hope that things will change, and you are working on them to change. With the Nine of Swords in reverse, we have a lot of cards in reverse, and so it's because I'm not holding the deck in reverse, so that means that you feel that things are stagnant right now, and you want things to change very desperately. With the Nine of Swords, it is about to change, and it's 9 of Swords, it's not 10. That means that you are quite close to the period where it's going to come to an end. And the last row for you, and then messages from your guides. All right, pile 1, with the Knight of Cups, we are on the pursuit for love, and there's someone who is on the lookout for us, is on the verge of confessing even. So this person has been struggling with trying to communicate what they feel about you, but they have made up their mind that in this new year they will come to you with a confession. All right. I'm trying to turn the lights on, but failed to do that. With the Eight of Pentacles, we have... All right, with the Eight of Pentacles, this is looking like we have money that's coming in very soon, and it looks like there's someone who is willing to help us out, give us a hand when it comes to a difficult time. Of course, this doesn't mean that it is a favor. It might be that it is the right time, the right place when someone offers you a job and you feel grateful for it. With the Nine of Pentacles, it is it comes with the message. It comes with you feeling that there are other opportunities tied to this. With the King of Cups, it also looks like this person has the best interest at heart, your best interest, and you are going to go for it. Let's see what are your guides saying. With the honeybee, this year is going to be about you manifesting reciprocity in relationships, and you want a give and take, an equal give and take. And with the last year, we were constantly talking about this. This was the reoccurring message for everyone, really, that you should be expecting reciprocity in all your relationships, and that's how love really is. It's created by two people mutually loving each other and creating love and practicing love again and again. That means that love isn't really created out of nothing. It's not what we feel for someone. Of course it is, but in relationships, how I perceive it is that love is recreated because two people love each other, and they recreate it by their actions. They produce it by constantly mutually caring for each other. So with the honeybee, it is you expecting reciprocity in relationships, and it's also you putting it out there that you don't expect anything else. You don't want anything else if it's not an equal give and take. And with the fruit bat, with the fruit bat, it's kindness, and it is you being kind to yourself as well as others, while you also know that whatever the other person is going to be like, it is going to take work, and it's going to be a constant work for two people to be in a loving relationship. So there we have it. Pile 2, let's see. Sorry, we have to answer your questions. So please think about your 3 questions, and we will be answering them. It's been quite a chaotic first reading of this year. I hope this is not a reflection of my other readings. All right. So, pile 1, your first question, the answer to is a yes, and it looks like a person might be a fire sign, or you might be a fire sign, but there's a fire sign energy who is pursuing things with all of their might, and they are pursuing a passion that they hadn't been working on for some time because there was a lack of hope there, but we are now trying to manifest and conjure all of those passions again to bring something to fruition. With the second question, it is looking like you are optimistic about things, and you want to pursue things by working on something that might not be in your comfort zone. So you might be pursuing something that you are possibly thinking that it's a risk, but you want to take it anyway because it's again attached to the passion that you have. With the third question, it is strength. You will be working hard, and it is telling you that be persistent and consistent in that pursuit of it, because it will take some time, and it will also take emotional strength from you. So let's see what we have for pile 2. Alright, pile 2, this is looking like we have been dating. You, in the past year, you were dating a lot, and with the Chariot, it looks like pile 2, you are willing to move on to a new place possibly. If not physically, then it might be that you're emotionally moving to a new mindset. And if you are moving to physically to a new place, possibly a new job, it looks like money is attached to that new place, and it looks like you are definitely moving very gradually but very much systematically towards things that you want. With the 5 of Cups, there has been, in the past year, there has been someone who kind of, I don't know why this is coming in my head, but it sounds like they wronged you, and you feel that way at least. And you feel that because of it, you were financially going through a difficult time. And with the 3 of Pentacles, there is you pursuing much better things for yourself after that. That setback actually made you reconsider a lot of things, and financially you wanted to be more secure, and you didn't want to be around people that made you feel triggered. With the 3 of Cups, it is it's about you also wanting to be around people that care about you, and they bring you a lot of hope, and whenever you are down, they are there for you to comfort you. So you want to be around them. And if you are moving to a new city, you might possibly be moving closer to them to be around them more often. And with the Page of Swords, it looks like we have been pursuing new things for ourselves for some time now, but it looks like you're not actually there yet. We're not really arriving at the place that we were supposed to, or at least you had marked as your goal. And it looks like we are still on that pursuit. With the Tower, it's time to look at things that didn't work out and why they didn't work out. With the Tower, it is someone that is climbing a tower that isn't possibly the right time for them to be climbing there, or it's not the divinely guided pursuit of something that they shouldn't really be moving towards. It's about how you should reconsider, and it's a setback. It's a divine setback, which actually gears and makes us steer away from the things that aren't really for us, and it steers us towards the things that we are supposed to pursue. So I hope that makes sense for you, and I hope that you are able to understand what is working for you and what isn't supposed to work for you. And with the King of Wands, it's I think there has been someone who is coming back into your life, someone that is telling you that they love you, and they have a lot of hope that it will work out if you give them a chance. And with the Ace of Swords, it looks like you are not convinced by their approach. You're not convinced by what they're saying, and you're not convinced if they have really thought things through enough to be telling you this. With the Death card, it looks like this relationship has to come to an end, or at least if it's not going to come to an end, it's a new chapter. It might be a rebirth for you, and it might be that you are seeking a different perspective and a change to better things for yourself, and you want this connection specifically to not to be this way, and it might either end completely, you might be cutting ties with them, or you might be changing your approach, and maybe there might be a rebirth. It depends on you. With the Ten of Pentacles, there is definitely a new possibility of financial opportunities for yourself, and it looks like you are actually looking at things that will secure you for some time, for a long time. And with the Star card, with the Star card, it is about to change. It's about, things are about to change in this new year. There is going to there are going to be things that you will be thankful for your past, a lot of past things, possibly traumas, possibly things that didn't really work out, things that made you stronger or taught you a lot of lessons. So it is going to look like after a while, this whole year is going to look like that past year. This past year has taught you so much that it has equipped you for a lot of things, for a lot of maybe difficult times, maybe things that, skills that you acquired throughout this past year and are not now going to be working out for you. With the Six of Pentacles, it is definitely looking like you are putting a lot of work into new opportunities, and it looks like there are a lot of skills that you have acquired, like we said, and you are actually putting them to work and actually making money because of them. So the last row for you, pile 2, is, all right, with the Four of Swords, it's going to be, this whole year is going to look like you will be making a lot of new decisions for yourself. You have changed a lot in the past year. Things have happened that have changed you, and because of that, you in this year will be making more changes, of course. But I think it looks like the people that they see that you've changed. There are a lot of conversations that are also happening with those people that are now understanding that you've changed, and you are also verbalizing and articulating how and why you've changed. So in this year, there are a lot of conversations that were difficult for you, and you are now making those conversations happen. And there are boundaries that you've created, which you are also having to articulate and having to verbalize that these are the things that happened, and that's why I am building these boundaries, which should have been there from the start, but now I am more conscious of things and I'm making conscious decisions to make my life better. With the King of Pentacles, it is sorry about that. With the King of Pentacles, it looks like there's someone who is coming into your life. It's someone possibly new, and this person is okay, so they have the hots for you. And with the Five of Swords, it looks like you are having a hard time being convinced by this. So we have a pattern here. You are having difficulty accepting that people are attracted to you. And of course that doesn't mean it has to be this exactly. It might be that you are more cautious and you don't want to give in to just sweet words, and you don't really want to be pursued by people that just think that they have to say words to be to convince you. So it has to be backed up with actions, and that's a very healthy way to look at it. With the Ten of Wands, it looks like there is I think that in this year, even though there will be hardships in work, but by the end of this year, it looks like you will be at a much better place. And in work, in your profession, there is definitely a lot of growth that's coming in, and you are going to be, when this year ends, you are going to be much better, and there's going to be a substantial growth that will happen in this year. And with the Seven of Cups, it's also going to have a lot of reminiscing moments where you will be looking back at times where people that hadn't back then hurt you. It looks like you are reminiscing about those times in this whole year that's going to be happening, and you might even, because of those moments, those memories coming back, it might result in you communicating and eventually reconnecting with them because of those things. And this last row, let's see. Right, with the Page of Wands, it looks like there is someone who is definitely pursuing you. We have the commonality of the wands here, this person that's pursuing you, and we have two people in this reading. There was this King of Pentacles, and there was that King of Wands, and this person is again Wands. This is the same person, and it might be an ex that's coming back, but in this new year, it looks like they are coming with a new approach, and they want to pursue you with they're very much determined, but there has been growth in terms of how they are pursuing you, and you feel that they are much more stabler than before. I don't know what that means. I hope you do. With the King of Cups in reverse, that is okay. While their pursuit of you looks like they have resolved a lot of things, healed from a lot of things, it still looks like they have trouble communicating exactly what they mean, exactly how they feel. Even though they are expressing it, they don't fully really verbalize things and everything. And very, very much emphasis on everything. There are things that they don't tell you. There are things that they feel, they have been feeling for a long time. And after there was a separation, you both felt a lot of things that you didn't get to say to each other, and there are still things that they aren't going to be telling you, and you will feel that there is a lack of communication there, complete communication. With the Six of Swords in reverse, it looks like you also are not going to be having difficulty with that. Okay, this doesn't make sense, but let me try to make it sense of it. So it seems that you won't mind that they're not able to verbalize those things. I think it looks like you prefer this, if this makes sense at all. I think you don't want everything out of the bag yet, and you want them to leave out things that you are also not comfortable talking about. Yes, so now I think it does make sense. And we have from your guides, they are telling you to be more cautious, and the observation card has come out. It's Peregrine Falcon, and it's telling you that there are things from the divine coming in, and you will have to be on the lookout for those things. There are a lot of things that will actually look like fate, because the universe will design it that way, that there will be a lot of coincidences that will happen, and when this does happen, you will understand it. But just be mindful that these things will happen in this year, and things will just align in a way that you will understand that it's divinely guided. With the lioness, it is protection. It's about you protecting things that you love and care for, and in this year you are very much also protective of your independence, it seems, and it looks like you are going to be focused on yourself a whole lot in this year, and you are your own priority, and that's wonderful. So let's see, what are your questions? Think about them and let's answer them. Pile 2, what are your questions? Think about them. If you want to pause the video, please feel free to do so. All right, for the first question, it looks like you are, again, in this reading we were talking about you pursuing your passions, and you are definitely moving with a lot of momentum towards those things. And in this new year, you are also looking for love, and it looks like you will have a lot of opportunities to be communicating with someone who understands you and is on the same chapter is on the same page as you. And so this person, you will be in you will be in a situationship with them. I think you both in this year wouldn't really feel that you can commit to each other right now, but it looks like you are definitely on the same energy, and what they say is synergy. This is what's happening. So the third question, it looks like with the Six of Wands, you are cherishing every moment of the new place that you are at. You might be at a new job perhaps in this year, and it looks like you enjoy it and you want to grow in that position, you want to grow in that specific job, and you want to acquire a lot of skills there and build your portfolio, if this makes sense, and or maybe get better opportunities so you can put them on your resume. So but it looks like you are definitely a lot creatively inclined this year, and it looks really hopeful for you this year. So there you have it, pile 2. I hope this helped. And for those who follow me on Instagram, I post readings there, and you can, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you can find me on Instagram there. My Instagram link will be in the description, and it's by the same name, Spirit Kitty Tarot. If you are looking for personal readings, you can DM me on my Instagram and we will take it from there. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you have a wonderful year. Happy New Year.